இவரம் அவன்தாள் தொழுகாமின்றுந்தி இவரம் போற்றுதலுக்கும் நாளும் நம்மை நன்னெறிப்படுத்தலுக்கும் உரிய அருள்மிகு அம்பலவான பெருமான் இன்னருளாலும் சாந்தலிங்க பெருமான் தன்னருளாலும் குருவருளாலும் எல்லோரும் எல்லா நலங்களும் பெற்று வாழ வாழ்த்தி மகிழ்கின்றோம். The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. Now we are chanting ஐந்தெழுத்து. போற்றியோம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நமவோம். 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 Chanting Omkaram. Lengthy O. O. Equal timings. O. Short O. O. Omitting the O. Omitting the sound also. We feel the sound all over the body. Now we are taking our spinal cord, close the left nostril, breathe in from the top of the spinal cord to the top of the head pit, down to the bottom of the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. Close the left nostril, breathe out and coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. We are visualizing a small Sivalingam seated there. Think of that Sivalingam. We inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Today, we are going to do meditation on our 5 senses. The 5 senses are the skin, the tongue, the nose, the eyes, and the ears. First of all, we are going to meditate on the sense of touching the skin. For that, we think of the whole external skin in our body. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of touching the skin are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use this sense of touching the skin with constant awareness, limit, and method. Think of the external skin all around the body. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Now we are going to meditate on the sense of taste in the tongue. For this meditation, we fold our tongue and make the tip of the tongue to touch in the upper palate. Think of the tip of the tongue. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Whatever may be the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of taste in the tongue, and also because of the words come through this tongue, all the impurities are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of tongue with constant awareness, limit, and method. Think of the tip of the tongue. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Thirdly, we are going to meditate on the sense of smelling the nose. For this meditation, we think of the edge of the bone of the nose. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of smelling the nose are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of smelling the nose with constant awareness, limit and method. Now we think of the sense of vision, the eyes for our meditation. We are gazing the two eyes from an imaginary eye in the middle of our head. We are focusing on the two eyes. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of vision. The eyes are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of vision, the eyes with constant awareness, limit and method. Think of the two eyes from the imaginary eye. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Next, we are going to think of the sense of hearing in the 2 ears. For this meditation, we are focusing the 2 ears from the center point of 2 ears. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints occurred because of the sense of hearing. The ears are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use the sense of hearing the ears with constant awareness, limit and method. Now we are going to focus our mind on the junction of the foreheads. It is related to the pituitary gland in our body. It is the commander and a superintendent of all the organs in our body. Think of all the organs in our body from the top of the head to the bottom of the foot. The spiritual energy fills in these organs. All the bad imprints in the organs are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we use the sense of, use these organs with constant awareness, limit and method. Think of the junction of the forehead. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. It is also called as the forehead eye, the third eye. Think of that. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Now we are going to think of the back eye, straight opposite to the forehead eye. It is the center and the storage of all our imprints. Think of the back eye. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad imprints in our Sanjita karma, Prartha karma, and in Agami karma are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will use this back eye with constant awareness and regulate the imprints. Think of the back eye. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Now we are going to draw an imaginary line between the front eye and back eye and between the two ears. The junction point of the two lines is called Manonmani, related to pineal gland. It regulates our mind, thought, knowledge, and intelligence. Center for our thoughts. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. All the bad thoughts occurred are being purified by the divine bliss. Now onwards, we will develop the good thoughts, words, and deeds with constant awareness, limit, and method. Think of that Manonmani center. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Again, we think of the head pit and the Sivalingam seated on the top of the head pit. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. In this calm stage of our mind, we appeal to the Almighty for the well-being of all. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are related in our day-to-day life by the way of thought, word, and deed. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Think of our friends, relatives, and the family members. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, the superiors, co-workers, subordinates, customers, officers, in the field of education, profession, job, industry, service, and so on, all are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries during this week. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are suffering from physical and mental illness, and the persons, those who are supporting them to get it off from the illness. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Think of the persons, those who are causing wars, enmities, violence, riots, and imbalance in the society. They should also get all these prosperities, and they should come to the path of peace, love, brotherhood. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. We think of the world. May this whole world enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. We raise our arms above the head, rub the palms, apply them on our eyes, spread it all over the body, open our eyes and see the right palm. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. In this calm stage of our mind, we are going to bless ourselves. Hanuman Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Parames Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Pushpa Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Reverend Devaja, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Shrin Lois, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Swami Priyananda, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Karuna Krebs, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Swami Saradananda, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Asha, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Atman, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Diana Dias, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Harry Barker, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Jay Rayan, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Kalpana, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Mitra Metro, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Pradeep, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Reverend Shuriya, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Karuna, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Karuna Krebs, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Reverend Surya, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Reverend Kumari, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Satya, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Sumadi, Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Again, I convey my heartful wishes to all the participants. Thank you for your participation. Putriyom Namah Shivaya.
Swamiji,
Thank you.
Swamiji, would you
Yes.
please say a blessing for Vishal? She's not well. Vishal.
Can you repeat the name?
Vishal.
Dishal, okay.
Yes.
Putriyom Namah Shivaya. We think of the Vishal, the divine energy fills in your body, mind and soul, and give her good health, long life, enough wealth, and all the prosperities. Vishal Putriyom Namah Shivaya, be blessed. Putriyom Namah Shivaya.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Putriyom Namah Shivaya.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you.